Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ed Fresno Show. This is Ed Fresno. I was Fresno. Fresno. Excuse me, Fresno. Uh, excuse me. We had a remarkable, absolute remarkable first show. I think we've had 14,000 views, 2,000 subscribe. Yes, sure. Oh, I stand corrected. Are you sure? Oh, well, actually, I guess we've had 14 views. 14 views and two subscribers. Okay, okay, I get it now. I get it now. I get it. I'm a little bit slow. This technology thing. That's why I'm supposed to talk to you guys about some of this stuff. I guess with Facebook, with YouTube, it is very important if you enjoy the show, this particular episode, that you make sure you hit that like button on there. So it means you enjoyed it, you liked it, you gained something from it. Okay. Then I guess the other important thing you need to do is also hit that subscribe button. Yes. Mm-hmm. Very important. Very important. We need subscribers on this show. For you, for me. So we can keep this going. Actually, you can keep going without no subscribers. You can keep going if nobody watches it. That's the great thing about it. But with the knowledge I've gained, I would really like to share it with you for free. That's right, for free. And YouTube is the medium to that. It is kind of the platform where I can push and show you guys some of the expertise that I have. Video one was one of the most successful, I'm sure, in YouTube history. It was an extravaganza, basically. I've never seen anything so exciting. I don't think YouTube has. I still think those numbers might be wrong, Sharon. I'm just guessing. But I need you guys' help. I'm not saying you guys aren't doing your job. Actually, they're volunteering. So anyway, what I'm trying to do next is I'll get fancier equipment. Of course I will. The other thing I was going to tell you, sometimes these can be very quiet. I tried to listen to it on my phone, and I don't think the microphone is extremely good. Let me turn something down here. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a little bit of the back noise. I had a fan on there here in Studio B. It's been hot, very hot here today in California. And I just got back from Florida from a speaking engagement. Yes. Speaking on ignorance, how we're all ignorant. Yeah. Anyway, so what I really want to do next is this is probably would go into the category of a Fresno on fire. I pretty much think this would be a Fresno on fire episode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to create a playlist so you guys can see all of the Fresnos on fires. So our subject today is very controversial. And I'm not a very controversial guy. I try to keep it, right down the middle and just go by objectiveness, critical thinking skills. Anyway, I have some notes here I jotted down. I was watching Star Wars the other day, Return of the Jedi, great film. Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Um, and I started thinking more about Darth Vader and his impact because he's been with us for 40 years. Let's just face it, 40 years. He's been in all of our lives. There's some debate about him. One of the things that is really a big debate about him is he a vegetarian? Now, the reason that is he a vegetarian is because I remember when in The Empire Strikes Back on Cloud City, they caught them. And Vader grabbed Solo's pistol and said, it'd be nice if you guys would join us. And I'm sure after the door shut, they all got to know each other and they handed out menus and they, got to know what the special is. But my question is, wouldn't it be easier? I mean, I don't think Vader can go without his mask. And I think it would probably be easier for him to have a smoothie with protein powder and to suck it through his mask and helmet. So that's something that's just debate. On the comments below, just comment, let me know what you think. It's an issue that is still being debated today by some of the most qualified Star Wars thinkers and philosophers. Another thing that I'm a little bit frustrated about when it comes to Darth Vader is his leadership skills are unparalleled toward any leaders we've ever seen in the past or the future. And what I'm already starting to see, and it's really bugging at Fresno, it really is the politicians trying to get the Darth Vader vote. I'm seeing it on both sides. Both sides saying a lot of Vader type things, and it really is disheartening. I expect better. I really do, in this great country of USA, which I, of course, live in Sacramento, California, originally from Detroit, Michigan. But my thing here is Darth Vader, you have politicians trying to manipulate, talking about some of, how they would, if their generals weren't doing the great thing, they would choke them. Not literally choke them, but they would use the force and different things like that. And how some of them would say they would wear a helmet, a mask. Some of the politicians out there, they're trying to get to the sci-fi crowd, I guess. I don't know why. Vader is a real leader. That's the thing that's amazing about Star Wars, is that it is a documentary based on real life events in a galaxy far, far away, long, long time ago. And it's just something that I think that we all need to be aware of. Is the politicians trying to manipulate our heads. Darth Vader, a wonderful man, and robot or whatever else he was. He was mostly machine by the end, obviously. But they do not deserve to get exploited. I think that's about all. There's so much more to go with him. Like, if he would have been able to live, would he have grandkids? Would he be able to, bounce him on his knee and stuff? There's different types of things that are debating, but I don't want this video to go too much longer. But the vegetarian thing and the manipulation of voters isn't good. There actually have been two U.S. presidents that have referenced Darth Vader into saying that they adapted his type of leadership style. One was Jimmy Carter, of course. I think we could all tell that by his leadership style. And also George H.W. Bush, the late, great George H.W. Bush, also said that he really tried to put into practice the type of leadership skills that Vader had, because he was a motivator. He got things done. And I think that's something that the politicians are trying to show, is they want to try to push that agenda to you, saying, listen, we're going to be like Vader. But in reality, they're not like Vader. Okay. So be very careful. And I think one of the presidents of the past, I don't remember if there was any that had a reference. I think those are the only two presidents that have actually referenced Darth Vader or Lord Vader. I mean, that's another whole debate. Do we call him Lord Vader or Darth Vader? Anyway, didn't mean to get this video going so long. I like to keep them, 7 to 8 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. We're pushing 10. Apologize for losing my temper, but that's why we call this Fresno On Fire. That's right, Fresno On Fire. So you guys have a good evening. Get some rest, get some good sleep, and we'll see you on the next one.